Good morning, all. Our academic procession will enter the auditorium soon. So I request all to take their seat. As the academic procession enter the auditorium, I request you all to rise. Not now, when the academic procession enters the auditorium, so you will be requested to rise.
So ये ट्राई किया ना ठीक ठाक है ना
রাখবো না নিচে রাখো নিচে দেখতে পাওয়া যায় দেখতে পাওয়া যায় ওই গলাটা মাইকটাই আবার আসবে না
एक क्षेत्रे कर्मयोगः धर्मसु कौशलम् आदर्शाय आदर्शाय प्राणतस्मै परम् एक हि क्षेत्रे कर्मयोगः धर्मसु कौशलम् आदर्शाय आदर्शाय प्राणतस्मै परम् विद्या और बुद्धि के ज्वाला का है साध्य प्रकाश खेल संस्कृति मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां शस्यश्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रजोत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी फुल्लकुसुमिता द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
That's not so. Why we are trying to hear right?
I'm sorry.
Huh? Let us go.
Very good morning, sir. Welcome to Dr. R.P. Singh, Chairman, Board of Governors, IIT Kharagpur. May I request Chairman, Board of Governors, IIT Kharagpur to declare the 68th Convocation open. Sir, you are muted. Sir. Can you check the audio? We are not getting the audio, please. Just a second. Sir, can you just check? Can you speak something, sir? No, not able to hear. Would you mind rejoining one more? Yes. Sir, you are muted, sir. Kindly unmute, then we can hear. He is unmuted. It is. No, sir, we are not able to get your audio. So, technical team, can you please check it? So, give me a second. Sir, can we take it as declared convocation, 68th convocation declared open, sir? So my request, Director IIT Kharagpur, Professor Vinay Kumar Tiwari, to present his report. Please, sir.
Good morning to all of you. My report is already printed and many of you might have got the details. I will give a few glimpses of what we have done in the last 1 year. First of all, we are grateful to our chief guest, the youngest person in this house, only 28-year-old, 1962 BTech Electrical Engineering of IIT Kharagpur, Mr. Peter Chan. Let us give him a big hand. He is an authority in bonsai. I think more details will be read out later. But we are very happy that, sir, you agreed to be the chief guest of this function. I think it's a dream come true for many of us alumni that be here as the chief guest. I think you have the honor, sir, and we are grateful to you for accepting our invitation. Thank you very much. We hope that under your leadership of this, everything else will go fine on this occasion today. We have our Honorable Chairman, Board of Governors, Dr. R.P. Singh, who is, in fact, dead of night. Now he is joining us from Orlando, USA. Sir, we are very happy that you have blessed and your commitment shows that in dead of night also you are there with us. We are grateful to you and thank you very much. I am also grateful to all my faculty colleagues, the other board members who are here, Professor Intu Banerjee, Professor Manish Bhattacharya, my Deputy Director, Professor Amit Patra, Registrar, Mr. Tamal Nath, the Chairman of this particular function, we call Professor in Charge, Professor G.P. Rajasekhar, all my Deans, Associate Deans, Heads of the Departments, media persons, each and every person connected to IIT Kharagpur, from Safai Wala to Professor, whether technical staff, security staff, everyone together, I welcome you. We have very eminent persons here today in this occasion. We are giving them awards, and we do also have many of the students here and many of our students who are supposed to be there in other rooms. They will be getting degree. So we are grateful to each one of them. They have registered, I think, close to 2,000 plus will be getting degree today. So we are grateful to them and I welcome each one of them along with their families. I know that their families have toiled a lot for them to see this particular day. They should be very proud parents today. I congratulate them as well. We are very grateful to all our alumni members, the alumni awardees, and also non-alumni but awardees in this function. We are grateful to each one of them. Other media persons, all my people over here who sang the song of the institute and as well as Bande Mataram. With blessings of all of you, I start as to what I want to say. Friends, IIT Kharagpur started its journey 72 years ago. Along with the history of this country, we are also marching. This was the first institute thought of during that time for higher learning, and it was started in 1951, exactly 4 years after the independence, on 18th of August 1951. Right from that, IIT Kharagpur has been always the legacy to follow, because this is the first IIT which was started by the indigenous support and vision of our visionaries. And therefore, I think IIT Kharagpur always upholds the excellence and excels in taking the country's blessings and all its endeavors towards globalization with domestic innovations, finest research and technologies which can also take us the technologies which are affordable and which will create and which will lead to or enable us to become self-reliant India. As an institute of eminence declared in 2019, IIT Kharagpur always aligns all its activities with the nation's vision. We give in the highest quality of education to our students. We hone their professional skills with best-in-class capabilities so that they can serve the nation in their disciplines and their domains. And this is a different institute. In fact, the students who come here, they get many other things known beyond the classrooms. And therefore, they have the entrepreneurship, attitude, the innovations, and always they are thinking of nationalism. This is what are honed in these students at IIT Kharagpur. We always follow what the government of India has been doing and what they want. You know that national education policy has come up in 2020, it was declared. And we are the first to follow each and every aspect of it in the higher education as far as higher education is concerned. We have created the facilities, we have created the provisions by which our students can go and learn what they want. There is no barrier. In fact, we are talking of multidisciplinary, we are talking of interdisciplinary subjects they can take. People say that our graduates, IITians are no good, they are not industry ready. But I can tell you that our graduates, we have created provisions in this national education policy that they can be there in an industry for as much as 6 to 8 months. And this is going to start from 2023 because those who joined in 2020, they are going to follow that new curriculum which we adopted at the undergraduate level as well as at the postgraduate level. We have also created multiple entry and exit options. We have also created some of the options by which they can take up any course from, you can start from maybe from classical and folk arts the subject, maybe, and you can say Indian Knowledge System Center which is there. We have Academy of Leadership, they can pick up a subject from there. We have Center of Happiness, they can pick up a subject from there. I think what we have created is lot of opportunities for them to really learn. Learning is the base of the national education policy which has been created by the government of India. After a long, long time, many of you must have heard that several years, in fact from 2015 till this time which was declared in 2020, it was on the national site and people were asked to give their opinion and several lakhs of opinion were given and hence this policy was made. In fact, you will be very happy that this policy, other governments and in countries are looking into how best it is and what are the things. We know that is start from the age of 3 to the age of 23. The complete individuality is being created by this policy. I am sure the whole nation will follow it and we will definitely take it to that. Very recently we have seen our graduates, although I know that many of the industries have recession at this point of time, many of the industries, I was talking to the chairman, Career Development Center, and he was telling me that this year some of the industries have taking less than what they were taking earlier years. But I can tell you that our graduates did a very good job, and in the first day itself we had touched about 1,000 offers. And about today we have already 1,600 plus offers to our students, more than 45 international offers, and the highest is about 2.6 crores. Of course, we are not very much aware and take pride that our students have got 2.56 or 2.6 crore package. We are creating, as I said earlier, that we are also creating researchable entrepreneurs so that they can create jobs. IITians are supposed to create jobs, not only job seekers, and many of these are coming up in the last 2 to 3 years of time. I can tell you that we are all round our IITians, I have been telling them right from the day when they joined, as लाखों में एक, and they are लाखों में एक. Irrespective of the grades, we don't care for the grades. I have told them, because they are all here by dint of their hard labor and the blessings of their parents. Our teachers, they are doing research in the various areas. They are following what the government of India has said, that minimum top quality 3 papers per year. I can tell you that our friends are doing more than that per year in some of the departments, some of the research areas. We have, till today, we have about 52 departments, centers and schools and academy. And in each of these areas, I was just talking to our distinguished alumnus yesterday, and I got a lot of learnings from them. And we said that yes, we are working in some of the niche areas, like precision agriculture is the talk of the day now. Energy we are talking of. We are talking of affordable healthcare. We are talking of advanced manufacturing. We are talking of artificial intelligence and cyber physical systems. We are talking of advanced transportation. And like, I think we have also taken care of that all these people will be working in the advanced areas of data science, cyber security, blockchain technology, and we are going ahead in the direction. We are taking help of our second year, third year, fourth year students, because we know that they are work alcoholic. And if the talent is harnessed, I am sure we will be doing very well along with them. This is what we are trying to do, and hopefully that they will be in a position to help us, and we will give more results. Now you see, in order to motivate our friends, our faculty friends, even our students, many of our students have helped us in COVID time, and we gave them appreciation certificates also. They have helped even in the convocation, last year in convocation when we had to maneuver students from, candidates from different rooms, they had helped us, and we gave them appreciation certificates also. Here also today they are going to do, and they are doing us. So the students have been also appreciated. I am grateful to each one of them. They have accommodated with us. I also want to tell you that our students, we are very proud, and I want to announce that they just missed the general championship on sports. Let us give them a big hand. This year, under so much of tension, pressure, and so much of lot of talk here and there, I think they have done very, very well, and I am confident that this next year they will be doing, definitely bring back general championship. I think I am going to meet them when all of them arrive over here, but they have done a very good job. Accordingly, for our faculty friends, we have instituted 35 awards for chair professors, faculty excellence awards at each level, assistant professor, associate professor, and professor levels. And we have given these awards this year in 2022 during our foundation day on 18th of August 2022. We have for our staff as well, because we believe that they are also contributing to the growth and development of this institute. The way the earlier 12 directors, one of the director is sitting here, past director Professor Acharya is sitting here, all the directors have done their job as far as possible, and therefore I don't think that we are taking credit away from each one of them. Everyone has done his job in the growth and development of this institute, and therefore I feel, yes, let us give them big. And therefore, I feel that all the people, all the stakeholders, the students, the faculty, the non-teaching staff, they must be encouraged, including security staff and all the people. And they have been encouraged. About 32 awards we have instituted, and this year we have given them on the day of foundation as well, of 50,000 rupees each. And I hope that we will definitely motivate them and give them incentives to do well and see that excellence is all where in this institute. Friends, we have been given the leadership of two of the big projects, GYAN, which is called Global Initiative for Academic Networking. This is in the second phase, GYAN 2. Through GYAN 1 and GYAN 2, I think we have roped in more than 1,700 international faculty to this country, and more than 1 lakh students have been helped across the country, not only to IITs but from various other locations. And we are still continuing this project. IIT Kharagpur is leading, and it is approved up to 2026. Similarly, another project is SPARK, scheme for promotion of academic collaboration with every people in the world. And that project is also led by IIT Kharagpur. There also, of course, during the COVID we had some problem, but I think now we are back on rails, and many of the faculty and many of the students have visited abroad. Many of the faculty have come over here. We have created nomographs. We have created many of the research publications and PhD degrees through these, and we are still continuing. I can tell you our alumni, some of our alumni are seated here. I think we are great source of inspiration to each one of us. Why these people? I can tell you that they have, right from the beginning, we can start with Vinod Gupta, we can start with Arjun Malhotra, we can start with our friends like Ron Gupta, Ashok Desarkar, Partho Ghosh, Subir Chaudhary, many others, our Sundar Pichai. I think many others have brought laurels to this institute. Many of them are over here. They have helped us every way, and they are mentoring. Yesterday I was talking to them and they said that yes, they are here to mentor us. They want to see this institute. We are aiming at top 10 in the world. It's a difficult task, we know, but I think our resolve is that we should be reaching to the top 10 in the world in the years to come. And therefore, we have started, and we are thinking of how best we can reach. They were talking of products. 75 innovations that we have done in the last 75 years. The Prime Minister, Honorable Narendra Modi ji said when he was there in 2020, he told us that you create compendium of 75 innovations which you have done in last 75 innovations for this 75 years that our country is independent. And we have done. And out of this, I can tell you that some are already gone to the market. One is the Kobi wrap, which is developed by Professor Suman Chakravarti and his team. It has gone for 6.7 crores. Let's give him a big hand. Another product, 2-gene ethanol, developed by Professor Rintu Banerjee, our board member and head of Agriculture and Food Engineering Department. It has been sold with 1 crore. We have developed ERP, which was developed long back, but I can tell you that many of the NITs, many of the IITs, including IIT Bombay, has asked for this, and we are selling the ERP for 3 crores. And I can tell you, let us give a big hand to all the people involved in, right from the beginning, in developing this enterprise resource planning, ERP, which we call. Many of the IITs have taken, many of the NITs have taken, and many of the institutes are in process of taking. IIMs have taken, NITs have taken. So these are the 3 products already in the market. And we are working and giving support to the other innovations which we have, 25 we have identified, and I'm sure that in next few years to come, many of the products of this institute will be there on the anvil. As I said, that our alumni have already helped. I can tell you that our alumni has helped us in the new hospital which is coming up. They have helped us with the beds. I think with one click and just one word with them, they have given 260 beds. And I congratulate and I thank each one of the alumni who have contributed in the 260-bed hospital. Sama Prasad Mukherjee Institute of Medical Science and Research, which has come as a Section 8 company. We are going to start medical college. We failed in 2021, 22, 23. But I think we are confident with the doctors already taken on board. Some professors have also joined, are going to join. Some of the doctors which have were taken on the as visiting doctors in the hospital. The OPD has been started. The IPD is going to start very soon. I can tell you that our alumni are always so eager to help us. Very recently, Vinod Gupta was here along with the other friends, and they have dedicated, in the name of his own teacher, A.C. Pandya. Professor A.C. Pandya was one of the authority in this world. Those who are alumni here, they may be knowing. Those who are faculty here, they will be knowing that he was the authority and brought discipline into this institute. A.C. Pandya is no more, but in the name of his teacher, he has created A.C. Pandya Student Activity Center. I think we are grateful to him. Let us give him a big hand for that. We have several MOUs with various countries. We had visited US, UK and even Dubai. And with the help of our friends, we have several MOUs with various countries, various universities, and in the area of dual degree, in the area of dual PhD, we are also renewed some of the MOUs which we have done with our friends from various other places in the country and abroad. I am confident that we will be in a position to do well. On the basis of the research and development that we have done so far, the Government of India has given us another work which I think I must tell you that, friends, we are very proud that Government of India has on our Prime Minister's call that globalization must be there of the IIT brand, and therefore we got a lot of support from our current Minister of Education, Adaraniya Dharmendra Pradhan ji. He was here last year to grace the convocation as the chief guest, and I can tell you that he has blessed us that we should open IIT Malaysia in 2023. I think this is I need blessings from each one of you. We need blessings from each one of you to help us in creating this IIT Malaysia, maybe the first IIT across the world, by first IIT of the world, IIT Kharagpur. Let us hope that we will succeed in this. I can tell you that we are working on 5G and beyond as well. Many of our friends are working in telecommunication center. We are working on that. We are going to get here Department of Education, integrated teacher education program, which has been approved by the Government of India, and very soon we will have. Because the government wants that we should have top quality teachers, school teachers, which is a difficulty today. Because many of the students in the schools, they go for coaching and tuition. And therefore, the government has thought that there should be in top quality locations in IITs, in central universities. I think there should be some people who should be created. And there will be an examination at the national level, and the people will be chosen. And then these people will be taught here physics, chemistry, maths, a 4-year BS course, and B.Ed in education. They will be in physics, chemistry, maths, and economics at IIT Kharagpur and in other IITs. I must tell you that when I'm talking here, I'm grateful to the Education Minister that he gave me opportunity and give me a responsibility, additional responsibility of IIT Bhubaneswar. I will not tell much, but I think I try to do my job over there, and I am grateful to the Government of India for giving me the opportunity. For 7.5 months I was moving every month away from places. Saturday, Sunday also I was spending with them. I think they must have been angry on me, but I was asking them to work on Saturday, Sunday. But I think I have tried to do my level best on the advice of the Minister of Education, and I am grateful to him in all ways. Friends, we are all here. New friends are going to become ambassadors now. I am sure that they will carry the legacy, and I want them to carry the legacy we have done in the past. You can see the alumni who are over here. Friends, whenever you are stepping out of this world of IIT Kharagpur, remember that you are our big ambassadors. Remember, do your job with honesty, humbleness, sincerity of purpose, and always think positive. Because it is the attitude which will decide your altitude. Remember this. Think of positive attitude always. If you are thinking of reacting violently to a situation in life, because you remember, 10% is how we got in life, but 90% how we react to the situations in life. Therefore, you should always remain positive and think best. I am sure you must work for winning, but there may be situations where you will lose. You should take loss and win together with the same spirit. And I am confident that if you go with this spirit, I am sure you will reach high. But remember your friends, your teachers, your parents, your loved ones should not be forgotten. Friends, I think this is a journey which I have been telling to my friends, student friends, that is life is a struggle, enjoy it. But while you do, don't forget Swamiji. Swamiji has said, as you have come in this world, leave some mark behind so that others will follow. With this, I also want to congratulate all the awardees, all these students, their parents, and say that everybody live in happiness. Best of luck. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your report. Sir, I present to you the candidates whose names are printed in the convocation brochure and who have successfully completed the prescribed course of studies and have been found fit for the award of the degree of Certificate of Excellence in Research, Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science and Doctor of Philosophy under Joint MS PhD program, Master of Technology and Doctor of Philosophy under Joint MTech MCP PhD program, Master of Science and Doctor of Philosophy under Joint MSc PhD program, Doctor of Philosophy under dual degree with Cuttin University of Technology, Australia, Doctor of Philosophy under dual degree program with the University of Melbourne, Australia, Doctor of Philosophy under dual doctoral degree program with the University of Wollongong, Australia, Master of Science, Master of Technology, Master of City Planning, Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration in the Executive MBA program, Master of Medical Science and Technology, Master of Human Resource Management, Master of Laws, Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Intellectual Property Law, Bachelor of Technology Honours and Master of Technology under dual degree program, Bachelor of Technology Honours, Bachelor of Architecture Honours, Bachelor of Science Honours and Master of Science 5-year program, Bachelor of Science Honours and Master of Science and MTech in Petroleum Engineering 6-year program, Master of Science 3-year program, Master of Science 2-year program, and I pray that they be admitted. So may I request students to rise. Degree recipients.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as director of this institute, I admit the candidates presented to me to the degree of Certificate of Excellence in Research, Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science MS, and Doctor of Philosophy PhD under Joint MS PhD program, Master of Technology MTech, and Doctor of Philosophy PhD under Joint MTech MCP PhD program, Master of Science MSc, and Doctor of Philosophy PhD under Joint MSc PhD program, Doctor of Philosophy under dual degree program with Curtin University of Technology, Australia, Doctor of Philosophy under dual doctoral degree program with the University of Melbourne, Australia, Doctor of Philosophy under dual doctoral degree program with the University of Wollongong, Australia, Master of Science MS, Master of Technology MTech, Master of City Planning MCP, Master of Business Administration MBA, Master of Business Administration in the Executive MBA program EMBA, Master of Medical Science and Technology MMST, Master of Human Resource Management MHRM, Master of Laws LLM, Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Intellectual Property Law LLB, Bachelor of Technology Honours and Master of Technology under dual degree program, Bachelor of Technology Honours BTech, Bachelor of Architecture Honours BR, Bachelor of Science Honours and Master of Science 5-year program, Bachelor of Science Honours and Master of Science and MTech in Petroleum Engineering 6-year program, Master of Science 3-year program, Master of Science 2-year program, and charge them to be worthy of the same.
Sir, I present the names of the students who, on fulfillment of the prescribed conditions, have been found eligible for the Institute Gold Medals and whose names have been printed in the brochure published on the eve of the 68th Convocation. May I request the Chief Guest to hand over the Institute Gold Medals, please. I also request the Director to accompany him, please.
So you may take seat, please. Thank you.
President Gold Medal. A. Janish Sharan, an outgoing student of the BTech Honours course in the Department of Electronics and Electrical Communication Engineering for having obtained the highest cumulative grade point average among all successful students of the BTech Honours and BR Honours course of the year. I request A. Ganesh Sharan to please come to the presentation area and receive the President Gold Medal, please. Prime Minister of India Gold Medals. Shauhardo Ghosh, an outgoing student of the 5-year dual degree BTech Honours and MTech course in the Department of Electronics and Electrical Communication Engineering for having obtained the highest cumulative grade point average among all successful students of dual degree and 5-year integrated MSc courses of India of the year. I request Shauhardo Ghosh to please come to the presentation area and receive the Prime Minister of India Gold Medal. Dr. Bidhan Chandra Rai Memorial Gold Medal. Abhay Shukla, an outgoing student of the BTech Honours course in the Department of Industrial and System Engineering, has been found to be the best of all round among all successful students of BTech Honours and BArch Honours courses of the year. I request Abhay Shukla to please come to the presentation area and receive the Dr. Bidhan Chandra Rai Memorial Gold Medal. Dr. Gyanchandra Ghosh Memorial Gold Medal. Pankuri Saxena, an outgoing student of the 5-year integrated MSc course in the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, has been found to be the best of all round among all successful students of the dual degree of integrated MSc course of the year. I request Pankuri Saxena to please come to the presentation area and receive the Dr. Gyanchandra Ghosh Memorial Gold Medal. Professor Jagdish Chandra Bose Memorial Gold Medal. Shayan Bhattacharjee, an outgoing student of the 2-year MSc course in the Department of Chemistry for having obtained the highest cumulative grade point average among all successful students of 2-year MSc course of the year. I request Shayan Bhattacharjee to please come to the presentation area and receive the Professor Jagdish Chandra Bose Memorial Gold Medal. The Chairman Board of Governors Gold Medal, undergraduate category. Shubhamoy De, an outgoing student of the 2-year MSc course in the Department of Physics for all-round performance among all outgoing differently able students of BTech Honours, BArch Honours, dual degree, 2-year, 5-year MSc and 6 years MSc MTech courses of the year. I request Shubhamoy De to please come to the presentation area and receive the Chairman Board of Governors Gold Medal undergraduate category. The Chairman Board of Governors Gold Medals postgraduate category. Pathak Abhishek Mihir Kumar, an outgoing students of 2-year MTech course in the Department of Civil Engineering of all-round performance among all outgoing differently able students of MTech MCP courses admitted through GATE of the year. I request Sri Pathak Abhishek Mihir Kumar to please come to the presentation area and receive the Chairman Board of Governors Gold Medal postgraduate category. The Directors Gold Medal. Nandini S., an outgoing student of the 2-year MTech course in Rubber Technology Center for having obtained the highest cumulative grade point average among all successful students of MTech and MCP courses of the year. Nandini S. could not attend the convocation. The Director's Gold Medal may be conferred on her in absentia. Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma Gold Medal. Sri Vemula Prashanath, an outgoing student of the 2-year MTech course in the Electronic and Electrical Communication Engineering for all-round performance, securing the highest position in the average of academic record, departmental activities, activities in the Hall of Residence and Technology Students Gymkhana among all successful students MTech and NCP courses of the year. Institute Silver Medals. Sir, I present the names of the students who, on fulfillment of the prescribed conditions, have been found eligible for the Institute Silver Medals of the whose names have been printed in the brochure published on the eve of the 68th Convocation. May I request the Director to hand over the Institute Silver Medals, please. 4-year BTech Honours. Ishan Bhattacharya, Agriculture and Food Engineering. Oshmita Ghosh, Chemical Engineering. Rohit Kumar, Civil Engineering. Debojyoti Kaur, Computer Science and Engineering. A. Janesh Sharan, Electronics and Electrical Communication Engineering. Akshit Gupta, Electrical Engineering. A. Janesh Sharan, Electronics and Electrical Communication Engineering. A. Janesh Sharan. Abhishek Gupta, Electrical Engineering. Gaurang Kaushik Mehta, Instrumentation Engineering. R. Raghav, Industrial and System Engineering. Utkarsh Agarwal, Manufacturing Science and Engineering. Divyam Chandel, Mining Engineering. Kaustubh Satish Sishrat, Ocean Engineering and Naval Architecture. Nilav Rudro, Architecture. This is 5-year BR. Five-year dual degree, Mullapudi Lakshmi Shai Vishwanath Chaudhuri, Agriculture and Food Engineering. Shruti Gupta, Biotechnology and Biochemical Engineering. Shubhradip Shamadar, Chemical Engineering. Alvin Anto, Civil Engineering. Shauhardo Ghosh, Electronics and Electrical Communication Engineering. Ritam Talukdar, Electrical Engineering. Shujabrato Mollik, Instrumentation Engineering. Ritam Rai, Mining Engineering. Saurabh Singh, Metallurgical and Material Engineering. Five-year integrated MSc, Prince Mahesh Bharadwaj, Chemistry. Taposh Agarwal, Applied Geology. Pankhuri Saxena, Economics. Karthik V, Mathematics and Computing. Shashi Kumar, Exploration Geophysics. Two-year MSc, Shayan Bhattacharjee, Chemistry. Kshitiz Sharma, Mathematics. Shondeep Das, Physics. Anantika Chandra, Chemical and Molecular Biology. Vanusha Goel, Nuclear Medicine. Anish Pine, Molecular Medical Microbiology. M.Tech courses, Vignesha M, Aerospace Engineering. Anusha, Agricultural and Food Engineering. Vinoy C. Shaju, Advanced Technology Development Center. Shudipta Das, Biotechnology. Sorry, Shudipta Das, Biotechnology. No, Shudipta. Shudipta, okay, right. Bairaju Shivani, Chemical Engineering. Divanshu Shikarwar, Civil Engineering. Prithish Jana, Computer Science and Engineering. Shivam Mukherjee, Choral. Jatkar Ninad Chandrakant, Cryogenic Engineering. Gargi Panda, Electrical Engineering. Vemula Prashant, Electronics and Electrical Communication Engineering. Shivam Munjal, GSNL School of Telecommunication. Prokriti Majumdar, Geology and Geophysics. Rudranath Maji, Industrial and System Engineering. Gautam Jogi, Mathematics. Shubhajit Nath, Mechanical Engineering. Pirai Sudan P, Metallurgical and Material Engineering. Tushar Vandari, Mining Engineering. Alisha Shatpathy, Ocean Engineering and Naval Architecture. Sharanya Das, Physics. Arpon Majumdar, Reliability Engineering. Shubhit Chaudhary, School of Quality and Reliability Engineering. Gargi Divedi, RCGS, OID and AIM. Aman Tejashi, School of Water Resources. Makadia Swet Dennis, School of Medical Science and Technology. Ovik Sutar, Humanities and Social Sciences, MHRM. Sir, the following students could not attend the convocation. They may also be awarded the Institute Silver Medal in absentia. 4-year BTech Honours, Apurva Padliya, Tanvi Garg, Vashu Aman, Pranab Krishnan, Jasmina Jerry A, Siddharth Agarwal, Abhay Kumar Shahu, Jatin Uniyal, Adarsh Patnaik, Prithvi S. Rao, Asmi Punno Mitro, Animesh Raj Pachori, Kanwa Sengupta, Malarvizi T, Nandini S, Aradhana Tripathi. Continue. Now, may I request Sri A. Janesharan to come to the dais and read the pledge. I also request to all degree recipients to rise and recite the pledge along with him.
खड़गपुरस्थ भारतीय प्रयुक्तिविद्या शिक्षा प्रतिष्ठानस्य स्नातकानां संकल्प वाक्यम भारतीय प्रयुक्तिविद्या शिक्षा प्रतिष्ठानतः समुत्तीर्ण स्नातकाः वयमित्थं प्रतिश्रुतिपरः वर्तामहे यत विज्ञानप्रयोगव्रत निर्माणकलाविदो वा वयं स्व कर्तव्यसाधने निर्पग्नुत साधुत्व संरक्षणाय सर्वदा यतिष्यामहे। अधिगत प्रयुक्ति प्रज्ञा विज्ञान ज्ञानदिखम सर्वं स्वदेश सेवायामस्य च प्रतिष्ठानस्य गौरवर्धनाय च विनयोजयितुं सर्वदा तत्पर भवेम। सर्वथा व्यष्टिगौरवं स्वोचित वृत्तिधर्मं च पाल्युत्तिमास्तवन्तः स्यामेति। वाचा कर्मणा च वयमानुगत्य विषय सर्वसंकीर्णतायः संप्रदाय गतभ्रांत संस्कारस्य च विरुद्धं सतर्क भवेम। अस्मद्देशस्य मौलिकम् ऐक्यं च सगौरवं वयमन्तरे लालिष्यामः।
Students may kindly take their seat now. Sir, the Senate and the Board of Governors of this institute have decided to award Life Fellow of IIT Kharagpur on 9 eminent persons for their outstanding contributions in academics for the upliftment of the cause of the institute. Detailed biography of the respective personalities are given in the 68th Convocation brochure of the institute. May I request the chief guest to hand over the Life Fellow of IIT Kharagpur to the awardees. I also request the director to accompany him, please. Professor Shudhir Jain. Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, very delighted to be here. As I say, Kharagpur is the mother of all IITs, and it's a great honor for somebody to be here and to be receiving this. Thank you very much.
Professor Baya Yananarayanan.
Good afternoon. As technologists, we should drive the technology rather than being driven. And as human beings, let us all be being human is more important. That is Ratan Tata. Thank you very much.
Professor Tapon Prasad Bakchi.
Good afternoon, young people. Sundar Pichai sat in one of those chairs 30 years ago. And look at where he is today. Each of you have the potential to reach there. As one of your seniors, I wish you the very best in life, in your career, and the pleasantry that you'll have with your family. Thank you all, and the best of you.
Professor Ramachandra Prabhakar Gokar.
I would like to express my gratitude for this award
to the members of the Senate and the members of the Board of Governors who have recommended me for this. In the invitation that I got from the director, I was supposed to say a few words of encouragement. The 60 years this year that I graduated and got a degree from this institute. In these years, I have the impression that what IIT teaches, apart from technology and all that, is the ability to think for yourself and the ability to learn for yourself. Both these qualities are very important in today's world. And having got these abilities from IIT Kharagpur, I am sure that you have the courage to face the world and you need no further encouragement. Thank you.
Professor Porimal Palchodhuri.
My dear students, friends, and faculties, a country's standing, international standing, depends on economy. Okay, all of you agree. And economy depends on innovation. Nowadays, without innovation, a country cannot go up. So please keep it up. Innovation, 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 innovate, innovate, innovate. Wish all of you all the best.
Professor Uday K. Chatterjee.
Hello. I am grateful to the Institute and those who proposed my name for this award. It is cited that it is given for my contribution to this Institute. But I feel, to quote Tagore, দিয়েছি যত পেয়েছি তারও বেশি। Whatever I got from this institute, it is unforgettable. Thank you.
Professor Brahmadeo.
I'm really grateful to IIT Kharagpur for giving me the education in metallurgical engineering. I feel very honored for this award also. I have been teaching all the time, and I tell my students, young students who have graduated, you can do anything, right? But think of India, have compassion for people in India, and if possible, please work for India. Thank you very much.
Mr. Thachat Vishwanath Narendran.
Thank you for this great honor and privilege. I dedicate it to all my colleagues in Tata Steel, past and present. I also want to thank my family for standing by me all these years. To the students who are passing out, as a student, when you pass out from an eminent institute, you gain from the brand name of the institute, but now is your time to give back the institute by doing the institute proud. Thank you very much.
Mr. M. Pandey could not attend the convocation. The Life Fellow of IIT Kharagpur may be conferred on him in absentia. Sir, I present before you one eminent personality for conferment of Lifetime Achievement Award being given for his outstanding achievements and contribution. Details biography is given in the 68th Convocation brochure of the Institute. May I request the chief guest to hand over the Lifetime Achievement Award to the awardees and all the dignitaries. I also request all the dignitaries to accompany him. I request Professor Brij K. Dhinda to kindly come to the presentation area. Lifetime Achievement Award may be conferred on him.
It is with all the humility and humbleness I accept this award on behalf of all the faculty members, past and present, who are contributing to the great achievements this institute is destined to do and has been doing. And I thank that they have been kind enough to thank me for that. And for students, just 2 words. You have a great challenge in front of you. That is called, Make in India, and to make it #1 in the world. And what is required basically is you should be ready to produce products of the quality of Japan or Germany at the cost at which China is producing. If you say that that is possible, yes. Because remember, the famous news channel CBS at one time in USA did survey and presented a famous program where they said, put one MIT, one Harvard, and one Princeton together, and you have one IIT. All the best. Thank you.
Sir, I present before you 40 distinguished personalities for conferment of Distinguished Alumnus Award being given for their outstanding achievements and contribution to their respective fields. Details biography of the respective personalities are given in the 68th Convocation brochure in the Institute. May I request the chief guest to hand over the awards, please. Sri Krishnendu Rai. Sri Shunil Kumar Sarangi. Sri Shunil Kumar Sarangi.
Thank you, everybody. I accept this award with
utmost humility. As I stood here in this hall 30 years ago, taking my degree, and it is an honor today to come here and step in this auspicious occasion. I want to say two things to the graduates. One is that do your work with empathy and humility and passion, but you have only one charge: to change the world and to make it a better place than you found it. I want to thank my family who is sitting there, and my little daughter, and my parents who are long gone. Thank you.
Sri Shunil Kumar Sarengi.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am very, very honored to be standing here receiving this award, for which I express my gratitude to today's Senate. 57 years ago, I entered this institute as a 16-year-old, and what you see today in me is the contribution of IIT Kharagpur. And I am grateful that during this time, I have spent my energy in spreading the message that IIT Kharagpur stands for. That's creating excellence through knowledge. Thank you.
Sri Shupratik Chakraborty.
It's a great honor to stand here and to receive this award. It all started here in this institute. This is where my training, my career began. This same hall, 29 years back, I got the BTech degree, and I'm standing here again today. So my message to all the outgoing students is, you have it in it, you have it in you to go and do whatever is needed to change the world. Just go and do it, and I'm sure you'll be able to do it.
Sri Monish Pandey. Sri Vibhuti Bhushan Mahanti. Sri Aloknath De.
Thank you all very much. Just a few words. When I was given the outstanding graduating awardee from Azad graduating Azadian, I felt a little too much. Here I stand today with a very prestigious award. I don't spend too much time. My only wish is that when I graduated, there are not that many opportunities for innovation, research, etc. So many of us went abroad. But this is not the same situation today. We can't forever be exporting Sundar Pichai's, Parag Agrawal, etc. It's time we exported ideas, finished products. Instead of saying that, okay, we have so many CEOs or chairmen, etc. from India. Okay? So I wish all of you to see the situation from that angle. Thank you very much.
Sri Alok Nath De. Sri Nirmal Kumar Varidwaj. Sri Prabjit Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to acknowledge the Institute for 3 basic ingredients that I have acquired as a part of my psyche and being. Deep knowledge, professionalism, and integrity in equal proportion. For the outgoing batch, please remember, IIT Kharagpur not only makes you an integral part of a larger family of India of 1.3 billion people, but of a global family of 8 billion people. You're equipped with everything that is required to face and make a positive difference there. Go ahead and wish you all the best.
Sri Prabjit Singh.
So for a boy from Chandigarh, only few of us from there, this is a great honor. Thanks to my parents, my village, Ranganangal and Batala, and IIT, and of course IBM. Thank you very much.
Sri Ashok Val. Yes.
Thanks everybody present here and the Institute for giving me this honor. And just a small message for the graduating students. For you, sky is the limit. Just 2 advices. You have the capability to do anything. Try and avoid things which others can do. Do things which others can't do. And please concentrate for India on the manufacturing sector. Thank you.
Sri Brotin Shaha.
I wanted to thank IIT Kharagpur, Professor Tiwari and everyone for this award. Also wanted to thank my family that's sitting there and my parents, and to all the students who graduated. The sky's the limit, so go ahead and seize the day. Thank you.
Parthopratim Sinha, Sri Parthopratim Sinha.
Hi, good afternoon and thank you very much. I've been asked to give just one message and I want to give it very clearly to the outgoing batch. Till date, IIT Kharagpur has made you. From today, you will make IIT Kharagpur. So please remember, every time you do something really cool, you do something really meaningful, always plug in IIT Kharagpur. That's how the narrative is going to be built. Thank you very much.
Sri Partho Sharathi Bhattacharya. Sri Ranjit Rath.
It was 1996 I was indebted to this organization. Today, I am again indebted, and I am assuring you that I will remain indebted to IIT Kharagpur. And for all the outgoing students, you would realize you are already indebted to this great institute which is called IIT Kharagpur. If you are remaining indebted, you would definitely succeed whatever you will do. Thank you very much.
Maharaj Krishan Birmani.
I'm really honored to be here, and you have chosen for me. In fact, I'm missing my early life of born here, this place, when I was a student here. Can I begin all over again? If you allow me, I'd like to come again. Thank you very much, and I'll work with you all and see what more we can do for IIT Kharagpur.
Sri Arjun Shen. Sri Robi Narayan Bastia.
Thank you, IIT Kharagpur. Last time I was here, stood as BP, I never knew life would open opportunities as a motivational speaker just from here. Two pieces of advice. One, IIT taught all of us how to work with people smarter than us. And secondly, as you run the race of life, please pause for every friend around you. Give them a hand because we all march together as KGPIs. KGP ka tempo.
Sri Robi Narayan Bastia.
Dreams are the greatest motivators of life. Think big, think fast, think ahead of others. People will not remember you for the shoe which you wear, but the steps which you take and leave behind. That was told to Abdul Kalam to me on the Padma Award ceremony. I thought of sharing this. Thank you very much.
Sri Manoj Chung.
I have to give you one piece of advice Professor has said, but if I'm allowed to share an anecdote. I was standing at the same spot 40 years ago to deliver my farewell speech. And I was asked what was the thing that impressed me the most about IIT Kharagpur. At that point in time, sir, we had a signboard called, and it said, turn left. Some of the faculty would remember. And I said, what impressed me most was turn left. And I can tell you the whole hall just burst out laughing and applauding, and they didn't let me say a single word after that. When I came this time, I rushed, and I wanted to see if the turn left was still there. Thank God it wasn't. But one thing, as I lifted my gaze, I found was dedicated to the service of the nation. And for many of us who want to be in India, I chose that path. You don't have to go overseas. Let us make this country great. Today we are a $3 trillion economy. You guys can make it 30 trillion and beyond. Let us commit that we will make sure that we eradicate poverty. Let us use the power of technology to make a difference. Please make that promise and please do something about it. Please stand on our shoulders and you will see the Father. Thank you very much.
Sri Devendra Misra.
My dear friends, the young ones and not the so young ones. Can I hear you back there? The engineering we learned builds the hardware that we have. And I can tell you, after 55 years of experience, that hardware has never been challenged. The humanities, architecture, philosophy that the teachers taught us built the software that enabled that hardware to be optimal. and the time we spent in RP Hall and other halls and in the stadium at the Spring Festival builds the apps that I have and you have. IIT gave us hardware, the software, the apps. And the apps have enabled us to navigate in society and make a difference. The software, believe me, trust me, removed every glass ceiling in America, and I had the fortune of probably being at many, many of them. So I leave you with a thought. When I look at you, I see a Steve Jobs, a Zuckerberg, and a Bill Gates, because it was in the middle of their undergraduate program they decided to change the world. Believe me, that is your destiny. That is what you're going to do. And I just leave you with a final thought. The word impossible means I am possible. So let's keep the tempo of IIT as high as Mount Everest. So thank you very much.
Sri Shurendra Kumar.
Just 50 years back, this institute gave me what you see me here today. And many years back, Azad Bharat gave you this institution. And today I can see many young and, as said, not so young, have been given a lot by this institute. Now it's your turn to give back institute what it deserves. Much more, this country, what it deserves, got to give back to the country. All the best.
Sri Dilip Kumar Paul.
For this award, myself is very grateful to the Institute, especially to my department. I remember our late head of department, S.C. Pandya's discipline. He cannot allow anybody to go into if it is late. That discipline and that dedication of Anjanailu, Gildal, Radhelal, all my professors gave us example to be dedicated, which I have tried. And India is a great country, but most of the people, the farmers, mostly in the rent-fed areas, are not having much technology. My job as agriculture scientist and technologist and administrator had been to take the technology and adaptation into the farmers, the neglected portion, so that India can produce double its income as well as the livelihood and the food production. Let's make India great. IIT ka tempo high, high.
Sri Bimal Chandra Mal.
Good afternoon and thank you all. I'm grateful to the governing board and Senate of IIT Kharagpur for giving me this award. In fact, it's a great honor to receive an award from my alma mater. And my dear young friends, you find a large number of achievers here. You are all intelligent. If you work hard, I can assure you that by the time you reach our age, you'll be much better achievers. But please do not forget that whatever you achieve is due to the contribution of this great institute, IIT Kharagpur. So please remember and try to give back. Thank you all.
Sri Shubhashish Mitra.
Thank you very much for this honor. I would like to thank my teachers, my PhD advisor, my students and collaborators, without whom this honor wouldn't have been possible, my parents for sure, and it's incredible to get this award at an event where my mentor from IIT Kharagpur, Professor Pal Chaudhary, he was recognized earlier. Advice to students, you already got an overdose of advice, so you do not need any advice. You know what's best for you. Just do it and you would be successful. Thank you.
Sri Vinit Kumar Goel.
Good afternoon, KGP. Thank you so much for this honor. I'm extremely grateful to you. Well, my present assignment or the bureaucracy was not a very popular option when we were in KGP. But it is an amazing place. I'm enjoying every bit of it. And with technology taking a big role in the bureaucracy also, the bureaucracy's policies are becoming data-driven. The crime is becoming more technology-centric. The traffic management is again a very technology-centric subject today. I would expect more and more of you would join bureaucracy and make a difference to the people's lives. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sri Sanjeev Narayan Das Saraf.
गुड आफ्टरनून। मैं ज़िंदगी भर IIT का ममनून रहा और आज फिर एक बार दोबारा IIT का शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे इस एज़ाज़ से नवाजा। सबके लिए आपने बहुत कुछ सुन लिया लोगों से। मैं तो सिर्फ ये कहूँगा अपने तजुर्बे के हिसाब से कि आप ज़िंदगी में जो भी करें, whatever you do apart from your professional lives, never forget to follow your passion. Because what IIT has taught you will enable you to follow anything you choose, anything at all. For my example, I have chosen the languages and Urdu at that. And because of IIT, I have been able to create the world's largest website and resource for the language. So you can do anything you like. All the best for your future. Thank you.
Sri Monoranjan Naik, on behalf of Sri Monoranjan Naik, Sri P.K. Nanda will receive the award. Sri P.K. Nanda, please. The following awardees could not attend the convocation. The Distinguished Alumnus Award may be conferred on them in absentia. Sri Suresh Kumar Nayar, Sri Chandralekha Singh, Srimati Chandralekha Singh, Sri Rakesh Kumar Gupta, Sri Deep Kishore Sen, Sri Pradeep Bose, Sri C. Joseph Kurian, Sri Mitrajit Mukherjee, Sri Vimal Kumar Fieloke, Sri Arunabha Datto, Sri Richard D'Souza, Sri Hirendra Nath Ghosh, Sri Vinod Kumar Sapti, Sri Bikash Kole, Sri Harish Chandra Saluja, Sri Aravind Jain, May I request the Chairman, Board of Governors to deliver his speech and introduce the chief guest.
Good morning to all of you. Are you able to hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Please, sir, please go ahead, sir.
Okay. Namaskar, good morning. Distinguished alumnus of IIT Kharagpur, Sri Peter Chan, Chief Guest of the 68th Convocation. Director Professor Tiwari, Deputy Director Amit Patraji, Registrar Sri Tamalnath, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, distinguished alumni, dear faculty, colleagues and staff members, graduating students and parents, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. IIT Kharagpur needs no introduction, and let me share with you, way back in 1971 when I was with Tata Steel, I wanted to do my PhD from IIT Kharagpur. Somehow it couldn't materialize. Nevertheless, I have all the feelings, good feelings and appreciation for IIT Kharagpur, what it has done in its more than 6 decades of journey, and your contribution in the field of, in the area of COVID control by way of various actions is worth appreciable. Your implementation, your actions in implementation of NEP 20, especially learning in mother tongue, enabling students to grasp the knowledge in the same language as they think and speak. Steps taken up in setting up the Center of Excellence for Indian Knowledge Systems, Academy of Classical and Folk Arts, Academy of Leadership, Center of Excellence in Science and Happiness, and Safety Analytics, School of Law Management, including establishing the Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee Institute of Medical Science and Research, forum setting the dawn of new era in the IIT system in medical education and research, and moving world-class medical system to common milestones. This is very important and appreciated. As far as IIT Kharagpur has unique innovation like DIGSAC, e-classroom software, AI-based system monitoring, social distancing, ultra-high corrosion resistance stainless steel for Indian space, penless steel needle, cell patterning, 2G ethanol, AI-based low-cost methodological inspection system, robotic systems to detect and treat plant disease and climate change, etc. that spearhead the Institute among its global. The Institute intends to collaborate with tech giants to build technology research park, engaging people more effectively, and establish the lab to market products, several cross-disciplinary research, collaboration and research endeavors have been recognized to highlight the importance of modernization infrastructure and experimental facilities that will drive its growth trajectory. With a record of achieving a breakthrough performance in placement of the candidates, our graduates, researchers, I congratulate IIT Kharagpur, and this aspect has been in detail covered by Professor Tiwari in his speech. Therefore, I would not like to go in detail. Being the national coordinator for Gyan and Spark, the Institute has initiated training and upskilling personnel on high-performance computing and artificial intelligence. With DST and CDAC, Param Shakti supercomputing mission for Param Vidya, a dedicated computer platform, is made available for all the students. Today, IIT Kharagpur stands out with its inclusive efforts to become a global benchmark for education, training, consulting, and research in safety in engineering, analytics, along with the quality, reliability, availability, maintainability, and safety. I must congratulate Professor Tiwari and his team for taking an affirmative step towards internationalization of IIT by initiating the establishment of IIT Malaysia, promoting Indian education on the world forum. To illustrate the illustrious alumni of IIT Kharagpur are global players serving the top position in various parts of the world, including Mr. Sundar Pichai, Mr. Arjun Malhotra, and Mr. Binod Gupta. The Institute is engaged in several national international mission projects and collaborations, ranking significantly in research output like National Cooperative Development Corporation, HCDC, African Asian Rural Development Organization, ARDO, BAML, NABARD, Indian Railways, etc. The Institute is also stands as an emissary of globalization with foreign university associates like Purdue University on joint academic activities with Virginia Tech, University of Edinburgh, University of Warwick, University of Manchester, among others. Many national honors like Padam Shri, Padam Bhushan, and Shanti Swarum Bhatnagar awards have been bestowed on the alumni and faculty community of the Institute. In national university rankings, IIT is placed 5th as research institution and ranked at 5th in India as per QS Asia University ranking 2023, with an overall ranking of 270th in the QS World University ranking and 223 and 60th in Asia. My humble desire is that at least in Indian rankings, we should be seen as number 1 or number 2 in coming next 1 to 2 years. The Institute's collaboration with the corporate houses has made significant contribution to community welfare in the fields of education, training, skill development, healthcare, sanitation, nursing, rural upliftment, sustainable livelihood, environment conservation, and several other areas in the realm of CSR, including the design and development of electric pickup trucks, smartphone application for detection of microbes, the smartphone's application for detection of fake currency, science and heritage projects on Indus Valley civilization, and classical arts biogas plants for fortified food grains, application of Internet of Things in agriculture, and application of blockchain in healthcare. Friends, I am a strong believer that technology in itself is not a solution. It is a tool to the mankind to achieve whatever you decide. Therefore, for that, you have to be humble, human, innovative, researchers, and above all, you should be well disciplined. Without discipline, nothing will be achieved. I find today in India and world over, indiscipline is taking the center stage. I request my humble graduating students with humility that please approach the world and change it. Change it, for that you have to change yourself. Misuse of technology is ruining their minds, damaging our productivity, and destroying the very fabric of our society. Your phone is costing you your future. You know it. If you are playing with all day long. Many people see and talk about its contribution as a pride. I see it as a roadblock in our development, and I find that people on the streets, in the offices and high echelons are wasting most of their time in watching the gadgets, various kind of gadgets. Therefore, friends, use technology to serve you, not that you serve the technology. With every challenge comes, here I like to be I advise you as a grandfather or father, whatever way you look at it. These are my humble experience in life, so I like to share with you some of the thoughts. With every challenge comes the gorgeous opportunity to rise into the next level as a leader, performer and human being. Obstacles are nothing more than tests to measure how seriously you want the rewards that your ambitions seek. Friends, throughout my life and career, I have always loved roadblocks, criticism, and even aggressive criticism. I have loved it and it has paid me. Therefore, I suggest you then don't run away from roadblocks, social criticism, personal criticism, or at some times abusive approach of some of your friends, colleagues, or even your enemies. So roadblocks will come in the way. Please rise to the occasion. Prove to that roadblocks are nothing but an opportunity to raise yourself to a higher level of performance. Dear students, one thing I have learned, the soreness of growth is so much less expensive than the devastating costs of regret. You should think big, act big, and let others think big and act big. Be a coordinator, be a supporter, be a facilitator, rather than create obstacles. Tolstoy wrote, everyone, I'm just quoting Tolstoy, everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. This is today the root cause in our obstacle in our development. I hope first you change yourself and then you look at others, how they are changing themselves. A change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. The tragedy of life is not death, but what we let die inside of us while we live. Believe me, every one of us carries a genius, a triumphant hero within our hearts, but we do not think much of us. Unfortunately, we rather are lost in comparing our self-worth by others' net worth. Get kidnapped and start believing with that because something is not done, cannot be done. You can do anything. Never say that nothing can be done. And I have practiced myself. And let me share with you, when India was facing a lot of power problems and transmission lines were failing across the country, a lot of criticism was taken through the media, parliament, courts, public, everything. I decided that we'll standardize foundations for the entire country and transmission tower designs. We succeeded. despite World Bank was financing us, they were objecting to this, that competition will not come unless the design aspect is left to the contractor. I was sure this was messy, it was not helpful to our country. We standardize everything, and friends, hardly you will find that there are any transmission line failures. Rather, it paid us handsomely, and today we have created an international competitive power market which is paying us and is admired by the world. This explains the majority is sinking in the quicksand of uncertainty, boredom, distraction, and complexity. If you wish to be leader, resist the tyranny of the ordinary, refusing to allow negativity to hijack your sense of awe, and preventing any form of slavery to mediocrity. Leadership is about making a difference through your research, innovation, and execution. The last word is very important. You must execute it. You can research, innovate, but if you don't have the capability and capacity to execute, it will be a failure. Be a virtuoso, a standout, an exceptionalist. Dear residents, wish to close my speech with the following quote of Irish playwright George Bernard Shaw. What he said, "This is the true joy in life, the being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one, the being force of nature instead of feverish little cloud of elements and grievances, complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community. As long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it whatever I can. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, more I live. I rejoice the life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle for me. It is a sort of a splendid torch which I have got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. Friends, I am a follower of this quote throughout my life and suggest young graduates, you are the future of the country. We will become, many of your colleagues, and not senior colleagues from IIT Kharagpur might have become a history. We are on the cusp of becoming history in few years. So therefore, whatever you do, wherever you are, devote yourself for the society, work hard, be a torch bearer, and keep burning yourself rather than being burned by others. In the end, Jai IIT Kharagpur, Jai Bengal and its rich heritage and culture, Jai Hind, the mother of civilization. All the best. Thank you very much.
I'd like to request our Honorable Chief Guest to address this august occasion.
Good afternoon to all of you who are assembled here. Warm greetings. Chairman of the Board of Governors, Dr. R.P. Singh, Director of the Institute, Professor Tiwari, Deputy Director, Professor Omit Patra, Registrar, Dr. Tamal Nath, members, Board of Governors, my student friends, and most of all, some of my colleagues who have now turned up here to receive their Distinguished Alumnus Awards and other eminent awards. And of course, there are some eminent dignitaries, my dear professors and staff of this institute. I'm really proud and happy to be here, but with a deep sense of humility and surprise, in fact. IIT Kharagpur has always been innovative. We are talking of innovation. This is a very first. What is being first? Inviting a poor Mali to be the chief guest? I was absolutely staggered. When Professor Tiwari came and visited me only on the 7th of October at my farm, he said, I want you to be the guest of honor at the convocation. I said, you're joking. He said, I'm not joking. He really was serious. He is a very funny man. He didn't make a mistake when he said, I'm 28. I think he got his facts wrong. I'm 82. Just to give you some statistics, can you imagine? I first came to IIT in 1958, 64 years ago, and I graduated in this March of 1962, 60 years ago. I dare say about 80% of the people assembled here were not born then when I came here. So it is really a great privilege and honor still to be in good health and to come to be with you. I'm a product of India. I'm made in India and made in IIT Kharagpur. Of course, I don't need to go through all the accolades that IIT Kharagpur has had. It is now not only an institute of national importance, it's an institute of eminence. I don't know what that is. It must be a very, very great honor. And of course, the IIT Kharagpur brand is worldwide. It is world famous. So to be an alumnus of this institute is really a great honor. And these distinguished people who are here, they are all great, great achievers. I am nothing really. I'm really humbled to be standing in front of you. And of course, those of you who are leaving the institute today, receiving your awards, you have been molded by IIT Kharagpur, and the future is great. The future is absolutely great for you. So as a graduating batch, the journey ahead is so exciting. I wish I was 60 years younger. I grew up in the age of steam. I remember in 1960, in my second year, I was the first person to have a ballpoint pen. You won't believe it. We all wrote with ink pen. So can you imagine how things have changed? The rate of change is happening so fast. It is so exciting. And no longer will, I think, IIT be awarding you degrees in electrical engineering or mechanical engineering. You should be awarding degrees of climate change, all these new subjects, new things, so exciting. I'm sure you're going in that direction. I can see it. So the future is so bright. All these multidisciplinary faculties are growing up, and this future for IIT is really bright with all the innovation that is going on. So I'm really proud to be associated with you in this way. So apart from the alumnus and the outgoing students, I wish you all the best. Of course, coming here brings back very many happy memories. I remember standing in this very spot on this stage in my student years. I used to be a good speaker in those days. I used to win the extempo speech contest on this very floor. And that is what the IIT training does for you. It molds you for life. It really molds you for life. You don't go away from here with nothing. You go away with so much in life. So the future is really bright for you. I don't want to go through all these different great things that IIT Kharagpur has achieved. You will read it in the speech which is printed. I just want to note something which caught my eye. And this is the National Education Policy of the Government of India 2020, where they're looking at this multidisciplinary approach, which is creating a revolution in the education system, where you're producing the complete person, the complete man or woman, and that is very exciting. And of course, the G20 presidency, which India is going to assume, it is going to really uphold the vision of the Vasudeva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future.
And this is what I'm really proud to be associated with. And Professor Tiwari has taken this forward, and under his leadership, he is making all these things possible. So thank you very much, Director Saab, for doing this. Of course, the other great thing that I have heard about is that you're creating these different departments, the medical departments. So what future for IIT? It is so exciting. I did some workshops looking at the future direction of IIT. Perhaps some of these alumnus here could give direction to how the future of IIT should go, because so many things are changing. You cannot stand still. In 1 or 2 years, the whole world is different. So please move with the times and don't be held back by the past. So look to the future. I'm sure you will be doing that. I can see this in all the different achievements you have done in space technology, all this COVID stuff. I think it's beyond me. As a Mali, I don't understand these things, but I know that they are great things. So all these things which are ahead of you will be taken forward under the leadership of Professor Tiwari and the team, and of course, under the guidance of the Board of Governors. I'm sure it will go forward to greater heights. There are so many things that you have achieved, and most of all, I was really struck by the amount of collaboration you have with other universities. I'm just looking through the list. Purdue University, Virginia Tech, Edinburgh University, UCLA in LA, University of Warwick, the famous Warwick Manufacturing Group under Lord Bhattacharya, the late Lord Bhattacharya. And of course, there is collaboration with many new universities, Manchester as well. And most exciting of all, IIT Malaysia. How great is that? You know, that must be a great achievement. That really is a great achievement. So, again, I don't want to bore you. In IIT, we had a word called bore. You know, a bore was not a popular person. I don't want to bore you with statistics and facts. It is the spirit and tempo and culture of IIT Kharagpur which makes us what we are. So I hope that this little talk that I'm giving you will inspire you. I was told that we now have over 70,000 alumni. How great is that, you know? Fantastic. 70,000 alumni. All these great names have been mentioned already. I don't want to hark on these names, but every one of you are great in a way. You are all great. Sometimes Kismet or luck gives you the fortune to become very, very great and outstanding. But you are all great in your own way. So as we remember the famous, I brought my old IIT crest with me, and even the original IIT crest had the famous Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam, which I was reminded by Director Saab is from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 50. And that translated means excellence in action is achieved through the science of mind, which is yoga. I'm very proud, although I'm ethnic Chinese, I have an Indian heart. My culture is Indian. I'm proud to be that. Recently, in the media in the UK, some important royalty was chastised for asking someone, "Where are you from?" Where are you from? I don't know whether you read in the press. She got into big trouble by asking someone, "Where are you from?" But I'm not ashamed to say where I am from. I'm from India. So there you are. Now, in conclusion, I don't want to give all the statistics. You can read about it in the speech. 3 little words of advice from my experience of life at the age of 82. I feel I have some privilege to be able to say this. There are 3 things I would leave with you. The first thing is that you don't have to be a topper to be a success in life. There is so much stress among students that I'm not a topper, you know, what am I doing? You get depressed and all that. There is no need for that. When you come to IIT, you are the best of the best. So what is the fear of not being a topper? When I was in college, I spent all my time doing cycling and in the gym and in gymkhana, so I didn't study. I realized very soon that there were people better than me. In those days, electrical, mechanical, civil had 125 students. The intake in those years was just 400, and 3/4 of them went to these 3 departments. I went to electrical engineering because my father was an electrical engineer. I should never have done that. I didn't enjoy it. So I was 120 in the class of 125. But I was a bit chalu, you know. I said, in mathematics, it is not possible for everyone to be number 1. How can it be possible? There has to be someone number 21, someone 125, and everyone in between. So I took it like that. Although I was scolded for not doing well in studies, I took it on. I knew that it was not an issue with me. So don't be obsessed that you are not a topper. The second thing is that other alumnus, distinguished alumnus have always said it, life has problems. Just because you graduated from IIT, nothing is going to be smooth sailing all your life journey. I had a lot of difficulty. When I graduated in '62, and I couldn't get a job for about 18 months because of the India-China border war, I finally ended up in the UK. And by the way, my wife was my pen friend when I was in my second year. I was writing letters to an English girl, and I married her in the end. In 1995, I brought my daughter, who was in her final year in Cambridge, and I showed her the room where I wrote the letters. I told her, had I not written the letters from that room, she would not be born. So that is the story of my life. But to cut a long story short, when I went to the UK in 1993, I discovered to my horror that the IIT degree was worthless. They said, IIT degree, what is IIT? I said, it's an institute of national importance. It's not a university. I said, no, then that degree is worthless, because IIT Kharagpur in those days had not applied to the UK Institution of Electrical Engineers for recognition. So my degree was worthless. They said, you got to do your degree again. So I had to get a job as a mistri, electrical mistri. But then people recognized me that I could do something, so I went on. They promoted me without recognizing my degree. So those were the first hurdles I encountered. Then my second career, I've had 3 careers. My third career as a Mali is my third career. So the second career was in the British Civil Service. I was doing energy policy, working on UK offshore oil and gas, nuclear, electricity, you name it, I did it. I even wrote speeches for ministers and prime ministers. But despite all that, I found I was not getting promotion. In those days, in the 70s and early 80s, there was a lot of discrimination. So I said, I was getting nowhere. And if you come across a wall, you don't bang your head against the wall. You climb over the wall. You go over the wall. So that is what I've learned in life, that if there are hurdles, don't think that they are unsurmountable. You can overcome it. IIT Kharagpur has given you the qualities and character to overcome these difficulties. So those of you who are just leaving the institute now, remember that you can overcome any problem. And hard work is also important to overcome the problem. That is my second advice. My third piece of advice is that at my age of 82, by God's grace, I'm in good health, but what do you leave as a legacy? How do you rate or count success? Is it your bank balance? Is it the number of houses you have, the size of your house, the size of your car, the number of cars? No, none of these things are important. You can't take it with you, as they say. You can't take it with you. I think the most important thing in life is to leave a mark, and a mark which says that you have helped someone. If someone can say, that person helped me in life, was kind to me in life, like my professors, these guys or these ladies who are professors, they help you so much. I still remember my warden, M.N. Rao, though he was not my professor. He was so kind, he had great influence in my life. They were not millionaires, but they have influenced people. They have made a mark and benefited people. So if you wish to be successful in life, this is where I count success. That means you should be able to influence and leave a mark so that people will say that, this person has benefited me in life. So with that, I will not say any more. All I would say is, long live IIT Kharagpur. The tempo is high. And by tradition, I will say Jai Hind.
May I request the director to felicitate the chief guest with a memento, and I'll also request to our honorable board member, Professor Rintu Banerjee, to say few words to introduce our chief guest.
Yes, let me gladly introduce our chief guest, Sri Peter Chen, CEO and founder of Hiron's Bonsai. Peter Chen is a self-taught bonsai artist and one of those rare, unassuming IITians who choose to do things differently and became the world leader in his domain. He is the founder and CEO of Hiron's Bonsai Limited, and his nursery, Hiron's Bonsai, being the premier bonsai nursery in the United Kingdom. He is known throughout the world for his best-selling books on bonsai. His first book, Bonsai, The Art of Growing and Keeping Miniature Trees, which was published in the year 1985, and is still the best-selling book on bonsai till today. Many of his books have been translated in several languages. He is also the Japanese garden designer and marker and has written a book named Creating a Japanese Garden. On his 7.5-acre nursery, he grows most of the bonsai that the company sells. Sri Chan moved to United Kingdom in the year 1963 and started experimenting with bonsai in 1967 when trimming was his main hobby. Trained originally as a professional electrical engineer, he worked in UK electrical industry and also as energy policy advisor in the UK Department of Energy for over 20 years. In 1986, he took up his hobby of bonsai into a full-time profession. So my young friends, so you can understand that what IITian can do. So if you have a passion, you can do, and success will be there waiting for you. So this is, and he has a very long journey, but that introduction, and he has done many things in his life, but he is known as a bonsai person. And if anyone of you are interested to know more about this, you can contact Mr. Peter Chen. Mr. Peter Chen has contributed through the philanthropic activities of Rural Development Project at IIT Kharagpur too. So that is his contribution and his association with IIT Kharagpur. And with this brief introduction, I would like to request our director to felicitate Mr. Peter Chen. So you can understand, like his company, heroism is instantly there with this young person. On behalf of Chairman Board of Governors, I declare the 68th Convocation of Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur adjourned.
Request everyone to kindly stand, please.
विनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल वंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Academic procession leaves, please. Kindly keep standing until the academic procession leaves, please.